Can yo get funky? The Zulu Nation, can yo get funky? Yeah, just hit me. Just face the funk and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. That bot just getting so funky now, hit me. Yeah, just hit me.
It's time to chase your dreams about the seats. Make your body sway, socialize. Get down. Let your soul
Love, life, live.
come play the game. Our world is free. Do what you want, but rockin', don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking, working all around the clock. Everybody keep rocking and clocking and shocking and rocking. Go house, everybody say rockin', don't stop it. Hit me, Mr. Big. Wow, wow. G-L-O-B-E. The Soul Sonic. Gotta rock this and pop it, 'cause in the century there is such a place that creates such a melody. Our world is by the plan of a master jam. Get up and dance, time to chase your dream. About to see, make your body sway. Socialize, get down, let your soul lead the way. Shake it now, go ladies. It's a living dream. Love, life, live. Everybody say rockin', don't stop it. Everybody say shockin' and clockin'. Everybody say East meets Sun Street. Say Planet Rock. It's the short shot. Say Planet Rock. It's the short shot. So twist and turn. Let your body glide. Let your body rock and pop, bounce and pounce. So hit me.
Just taste the funk and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. Vampire just get so funky now hit me.
Other piece of the world. Spread the message of our world. Men, women, boys, and girls. Hey, I'm Planet Rock for some working on it.
Yeah, good morning, and that's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou. Live here on LouTube today. Thanks for watching. This is the Lunch Money Show every Monday night at 10 p.m. with me, Uncle Lou, and your boy, Pigskin Pete. What's up, Pete?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Happy Monday to everybody.
You make it back in town?
I made it, barely, but
Yeah.
I made it.
Where were y'all at again?
Yeah.
Or did you not say where y'all were?
Yeah, Dirty Myrtle Beach.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Is that the Redneck Riviera or is that Panama City?
I think they probably both could pass for the Redneck Riviera, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I like Myrtle Beach. I mean, I think it has kind of the reputation it has because of it. I don't know if it's like a party town or what, but I like Myrtle Beach. I've taken my kids there a couple of times. There's so much to do there.
Yeah, it's definitely for kids. You know.
Yeah.
See, my wife had a cousin and his wife and their kids. They vacation there every summer for like 2 weeks, and he was down, so we only went for 2 nights.
Yeah.
We were there for like 2 nights and 3 days.
Nice.
So.
Weather good while you were there?
Yeah, it didn't rain.
That's
It was
good.
hotter than hell.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If I go to the beach for a week, I don't mind a day or two where it rains a little, but when you're only there for 2 or 3 days, you don't need that aggravation.
yeah, no.
It
We
stormed.
spent 1 day at the beach and then 1 day at Broadway at the beach. Sure, you've been there before.
Yeah, I love Broadway at the beach.
Yeah, that's the best thing in Myrtle Beach, really.
Did y'all eat somewhere at Broadway?
Yeah, every year we go to Margaritaville.
Okay, yeah. Watch the volcano go off.
Yeah, they have the best part about the restaurant, at least the one in Myrtle Beach, is the outside area, not the inside area. They have a huge outside patio overlooking one of those little ponds or whatever. I don't know what they call them. They got a bunch of couches out there. They got a full bar. I know during the wintertime they got those heaters out there. They got fans and stuff. It was just go sit out there on the couch and just chill for a while, you know.
Does Pigskin Pete get in the ocean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Some people don't do the ocean. I don't do it as much as I did when I was younger. I had no fear when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I can do with or without it now. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not scared of the ocean. But the first day that we got there, because we drove up on Thursday, and that was when the storm was coming through.
Oh yeah.
So when we checked into the hotel, they had the red flags up. They weren't letting anybody in the water, you know.
Yeah.
So, but the next day was fine. Though the next day was great.
Well, we appreciate all y'all tuning in to the Lunch Money Show with me and Pigskin Pete. Of course, we do this show every Monday night at 10 p.m., and it is about absolutely nothing. Coming up tonight, supposed to have Rhino coming on, although I haven't heard from him today, so we'll see. But he emailed me over the weekend, said he could come on tonight, so we'll see. Has anyone seen him in the comments?
Okay.
I haven't, but he's supposed to be coming on tonight. I'm assuming Edward's coming on because he comes on every Monday. And I saw where Viktube posted a video a couple hours ago saying he had made it back from Savannah. So I left a comment on that video asking if he wanted to call in and tell us about his vacation to Savannah.
Yeah, we got to hear what that's about.
Yeah. And I have some interesting pictures that I'd like to show, but I'd like to have him on. Oh, here he's in the comment section. Vic, are you able to call in or no? I don't remember. Anyway, Vic, if you can call in, call in. I've got some pictures that you posted that I'd like to show, but I don't want to show them if you're until I can have you on. Vic got in the ocean. Vic got in the ocean.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he did.
There you go.
Yes, he did. Which is really cool.
Was he just? Did he just like float around? You know what? I'll wait for him to tell us.
But they just rolled him down the beach into the ocean, put a life jacket on him, and let him bob around.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Gotcha.
They had this contraption. I'll show a picture of it when he calls in, and they basically pushed him right out into the ocean in it. It's pretty cool, though. I'll let him talk about it if he's able to call in, which hopefully he is. But we appreciate all y'all tuning in tonight. Let's see, Edward's in the back room. We'll let you in just a second, Edward. I see you back there. Someone else is calling in, too. I believe that's Viktube. But let me just get through a couple of morning announcements here real quick. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Pizza Woman, Waikiki, Mike Williams, Go Tigers 504, Friction, Vixen, JC Howell, Caleb the Spelling Bee Man, Silent Chaos, Viktube, Big Vol Daddy. Rob Dog, Jerome Pruitt, Ballard Sports Media, Rack Dog. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I've been reminding everybody over the last few days, if you're someone that watches the morning show, don't forget the morning show is moving to the second channel probably next Monday. So let me post a link real quick to the second channel. Should have had this prepared and ready to go, but I didn't. Well, I'll post it in a second. Anyway, we appreciate all of you tuning in. We're going to get to the phones here in just a second because we got Edward and Vic in the back room. We'll let them on, talk with them for a while, see what's going on with them. Super Chat is located directly below the comment section. If you enjoy the Lunch Money Show and you like what me and Pete are trying to do for you every Monday night here, show us some love. Hit the Super Chat down there. We'll be happy to read your comment. For those of you that use PayPal and don't mind doing it that way, here's a PayPal link you can use to support the show. This way, Uncle Lou and Pete get 100% of your support without YouTube taking half. But it's up to you. And again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Pete, you got any announcements you need to make?
Yes, but no, but not at this time.
Good. We'll save that for later time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to announce that next Monday on the Lunch Money Show, we will have BVD on. And we're going to do a Slob Olympics update. So we'll talk about everything we know as of next Monday. Events, locations, dates, times, who we've heard from that may or may not be going, whatever. All things Slob Olympics next Monday night on the Lunch Money Show. And then sometime in August, we will do a Slob Olympics update on one of Pete's or BVD's live shows. And then sometime in September, we will do a Slob Olympics update on the third person who hasn't had it yet. And then we'll just keep rotating that every month up until it's time for the Slob Olympics. I feel like that's the best way to keep everybody informed. Believe it or not, Pete, not everybody listens to the Lunch Money Show. So we have to do the Slob Olympics updates on other channels too. Yeah, it is a shame. I don't know what people are doing with their life that they're not watching the Lunch Money Show, but that's neither here nor there for the purposes of this conversation. Shout out to Chess Hall too, by the way. I haven't seen him in here, but big day for our buddy Chess Hall tomorrow. So thoughts for Chess Hall. So
I heard is that his big interview with Whole Foods?
Yes.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed and thoughts for that. What else? Lizard
Does
Circus.
Chess own a suit? Think he owns a suit?
I don't have any idea. I know he owns several pairs of athletic shorts, several T-shirts, and a red Under Armour collared shirt. That I know he owns those things.
Yeah, that's not going to work. I would say at the very least, a button-up. Doesn't have to be a shirt and a tie, but at the very least, some slacks and a button-up.
Yeah, and apparently,
I think
God
help
he's interviewing for some kind of management.
God help the
position.
loafers on his feet.
Yeah, and it's a management position.
Right.
So, I'm assuming you got to dress up for that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no clue. So.
Over Billy Paw, he says, "I know Pete's big news. He's moving to Knoxville." No, not.
Man, I love Catfish to death. I do, and I wish him nothing but the best with that restaurant. But we'll see how it goes. I ran a movie gallery one time in college, and I hired a bunch of people I knew, and it didn't work out.
I've been down that road too.
Yeah,
and it didn't end up well.
Yeah,
but and believe me, you know what? If I was single, shit, I don't know, might move to Knoxville. Why not? But I'm not.
Yeah.
So,
actually, to be honest with you, I can't think of any circumstances that would precipitate me moving to Knoxville. Just gonna be honest with you there.
All right, I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for those guys though. That's
I am too.
Yeah, that I mean, I don't know anything about the restaurant business. I'm sure, like anything else, it's a tough business. I mean, nothing's easy, or everybody would do it. But it's exciting, and they're opening it at a good time. I think, their theme of their bar is sports basically, and they're opening right around. I don't know the exact date. I don't even know that they know the exact date yet, but right around the start of football season. I mean, I can't think of a better time to open up a sports bar than right around the start of football season. So,
No.
yeah. I wish them nothing but the best. Speaking of sports, though, notice it's not a sports show, and I cannot stand Major League Baseball. But, Pete, do you know about this guy I guess he plays for the Angels? He's the modern-day Babe Ruth.
Talking about the pitcher?
Well,
Yeah, the pitcher who can hit.
He's a pitcher who leads the league in home runs.
Yeah.
Let me
I don't want to
repeat
butcher
that.
his name.
Let me repeat that. He's a pitcher who leads the league in home run. Not only that, Pete, he's the starting pitcher in the All-Star. He's the best pitcher, and he's the best pitcher in baseball. And he leads the league in home runs. He's the designated hitter on nights when he's not pitching.
Yeah,
This is unbelievable. And he's Japanese. And
it is unbelievable.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what? You know what though? They call baseball America's pastime. Well, it's Japan's current time.
Yes.
Baseball is 10 times more popular in Japan than it is in the United States.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I couldn't
And they got
believe
some really
when I
good
heard
players
that
coming out of
today.
there.
I heard or read that or something, and you can't believe anything you hear or see anymore. So I had to look it up on my own, and it's true. He's the starting pitcher for the American League in the All-Star game, and he leads the league in home runs. He's in the All-Star game.
Somebody else.
I think he's in the
There
home
was a
run
guy
derby.
Yeah. Was it him last year? There was a guy last year, not this season, but the season before, who was lighting the league on fire and then got hurt. He was like a young guy, like a 20-year-old guy. Was that him?
I don't have any idea.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm sure. Between the two of us, we don't know.
I'm baseball ignorant. I just saw
Yeah,
that
me
story or something on Facebook today, and I was like, "There's no way this is true." And I looked it up, and it is true. He's in the I think he's in the home run derby.
Yeah.
He's he's the starting pitcher for the American League in the All-Star game, and the starting DH.
Yeah.
I mean, this is unbelievable. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I might be thinking of Acuna. That might be who I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Acuna for the Braves. Now he
Shot,
tore his ACL. He's out for the year. But
This year, but didn't he do the same? Was that him that did it last year too?
I have no idea.
Might have been.
I don't know. I know it just happened to him this year. I don't know about last year, but which the Braves are hot doo-doo anyway. He might as well just take the year off. So anyway, let's bring Viktube on. I'm interested.
All right.
In this vacation he had. Welcome back, Mike Vick.
Yeah. What's up, Lou? What's up, Pete? How y'all doing?
What's up, buddy?
I want you to tell us about your trip, but while you're talking, do you mind if I show some of the pictures that you posted on Facebook?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I won't show your name or anything. I know how to do it where it doesn't show that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
We're not going to see some Edward type pictures here, are we? With smoking hot women?
No.
I don't believe so. No.
Oh. Okay.
I don't believe so.
Right, I think Lou's already seen all of them. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen most of them
on
now.
Facebook.
Now, when I saw this one, I was more than a little bit alarmed. I said, okay, now who's going to be responsible for keeping up with this now?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure how good of
Was
an
that a
idea
Long
that
Island?
was.
He's even got 2 straws in there. One wasn't enough. He needs to get that thing down his throat quick. What is that?
What was that, Vic?
Between the trenches. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was when we were at the American Prohibition Museum.
Yes.
So you're telling me they serve alcohol in the
sounds cool.
Prohibition Museum?
Yes, right. Yeah, there's a bar at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is that you're drinking? Did you say? Is it a Long Island?
No, it's called the Chatham Artillery Punch.
Yeah. Now there was a piece of fruit.
Oh.
There was a piece of fruit and an umbrella in there, and you took it out for the picture, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a women's drink, ain't it, Vic?
yeah, there's a.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's a men's drink.
Oh, that's a men's drink. Okay, I understand.
I think it's probably a unisex drink. Let's be politically correct
Yeah,
here.
it was a local drink. Yeah, because
sometimes those
yeah,
women's drinks are the strongest one. You know.
You said it was called Chatham something. That's the
Savannah,
county down. That's the county
Yes,
down there, Chatham County.
Yeah, that's right.
Chatham
That's
something.
right. Yeah, it was
Okay.
named after the Chatham artillery unit. Yeah.
Right. Now, the look on your face, it looks like that's about your third one, but I don't know. You probably don't need to disclose that information. But,
No, that was my first. I didn't drink that much of it.
now, this is what I really want you to talk about here, and this is what I was telling Pete about. I didn't want to describe it until you came on and I could show the picture.
Okay.
But now, this contraption here.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I like that it has a seat belt.
Right.
That's
look at
number
that
one.
thing.
Now, it's got a seat belt. That's good, especially considering the fact that they pushed you out into the ocean in that bad boy, didn't they?
Yeah. So I've seen one of those before. Yeah. They rent those on the beach, don't they, Vic?
Yep.
Yep.
They do. Well, it was
Yeah.
it was free.
Oh, that's even better. That's cool. So
So,
those tires float, right?
Yeah. It floats. Yeah.
so tell us how this went. Now, so this looks like you're on the. Is this near the pier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So this is up by the street. You know, the beach is right on the other side of the street there, and then of course the ocean. So
Right. Yeah.
so they got you in this thing, and tell us what happened. Tell us what they did.
Yeah. So my dad had to push me on the boardwalk, out onto the beach, and then just out into the ocean. Well, this chair was hard to steer, so in order to turn, he had to pop a wheelie.
Right. Now, how was it being in the ocean?
that's
Now,
it.
I mean, have you been in the ocean before in something in a similar way,
Yeah,
or okay?
Yeah,
So
in
this,
the ocean in Florida.
okay. All right. So it wasn't your first time or anything like that, but well, how was it?
Yeah, the beach.
Oh.
Yeah, the beaches in Florida are better.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, a beach is a beach. There's sand and water and waves, and
I know.
Vic, you're talking about the scenery is better in Florida, right? We know what you're talking about.
Yes, both.
Because the ocean's the same.
Both. Yeah, the sand in on Tybee Island is kind of gray.
Did that bother you?
Yeah, a little bit.
It did.
And the gray sand, because it was right next to the river. So.
Did you build a gray sand castle?
No.
No.
No, I didn't build any sand castles. No.
Did you bury your dad in the sand?
No.
No. That would have been something.
Yeah, you've been you've been buried in the sand before, right?
Yes. Facts. Now, when
That's right.
you first get on the
once
beach, it's
made
that
a
real
video.
when you first get on the beach, it's that real soft sand. Is it hard to push that thing through that soft sand?
No, not really.
Yeah. Once you get down close to the water, the sand is compacted. If it's low tide, the sand is compacted where the high tide is.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
that's easy, but
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how far into the water did you go? I mean, how high was the water when you were sitting out there in the water in this thing? Was it up to your waist, to your shoulders? Did they dunk you under and see how long you could last? I mean, what happened?
I think I guess it was about 5 feet or so. I guess it was about like the deep end of the pool. Yeah. So about 5 feet or so, I'd say.
Well, it doesn't really matter how deep the water was,
no.
does it? Where'd the water come up to you? Really, is what I'm asking.
Okay. Well, it came up to my shoulders.
Okay, that's cool.
Or up to my neck.
Well, that's cutting it close.
Yeah.
Did it ever cross your mind they might have been trying to get rid of you?
No.
No, it didn't get that dangerous.
You could surf on that thing.
No.
Yeah, that's cool.
Put a couple of water skis up underneath those tires. He could ride a wave.
Now, this is a picture I think you said you took from the pier.
Yeah.
I like that pier. Were there people fishing out there off the pier?
Yeah.
Did you get to see a shark or anything? A lot of times they catch sharks and stingrays off that pier.
No, I didn't see a shark. No.
Okay. Well, Pete will take you fishing. That's all he catches is sharks and stingrays.
Yeah.
There was a sign on the pier that said no shark fishing.
Right, like you can control what bites.
Well, I
your
mean, you exactly.
Right,
I mean, somebody forgot to tell the sharks that.
Yeah.
I know.
I've never seen a shark more than a couple of feet long caught off that pier. I mean, they're baby sharks when they get. I've seen a hammerhead though. I saw somebody catch a hammerhead off of there. Now those are weird looking. To see that up close.
Yeah.
And it's cool too when they catch one, they always throw it back in. If you catch a shark, they're not taking you to jail. They just want you to throw it back if you accidentally catch a baby shark, and that's what people do.
Oh, okay. They just don't want you to keep it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess there's certain bait that you could use to purposely fish for shark. I don't know. I know nothing about fishing, so maybe you wouldn't be allowed to do that.
They eat everything.
Okay.
You know what it is.
What?
Most people use live bait, and the sharks will eat any kind of live bait. But if you fish on the bottom, like that's where people catch the hammerheads, because the hammerheads, like, they hug the bottom of the thing and just look for shit on the on the ocean floor.
Yeah.
So if you're fishing on the bottom, it's like the catfish of the sea, like when you go catfishing in a river.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that. The hammerheads love that, but yeah.
And most of the people that I see fishing off the pier in Tybee Island are locals, and so they're used to like idiots like me or whoever just standing around and being blown away by the fact that someone is standing there with a shark. So like every time I go there and somebody catches a shark, they'll take it off the hook and they'll hold it in their hand, and if there's any kids around or whatever, they'll let the kids come around and pet the shark. And then they talk. Yeah, I'm serious. There'll be a line. There'll be a line of 8-year-olds or whatever in line to pet the shark. Both my kids have done it. Yeah, I've got pictures of both my kids petting a shark on that same pier he's on right here where this picture was taken, and then they chunk it back in the water. But yeah, it's a fun place to go. Did they have the concession stand and a little snack shop and all that open on the pier when you were there, Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah. We usually get a slushie or an ice cream or something from up there too. I guess this is another picture from the pier. Now this is at Bernie's, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you took Uncle Lou's advice. Bernie's is my favorite place to eat there. What'd you eat?
We had some oysters.
Yes. Good man. Good man.
That sounds good.
How'd you eat the oysters?
What do you mean? What do you mean how?
Raw?
Yeah,
raw on a cracker?
Yeah, I ate it.
You sucked it out of the
Yeah,
shell?
raw.
You put hot sauce
Raw.
on it? Fried?
Yeah, I ate it. I put it on a cracker. Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah,
My
with
man.
You sure it wasn't steamed?
Yeah, with some. No.
Sure it wasn't steamed?
It was raw. Yeah, I ate it on a cracker.
Did y'all get them
Yeah, with some
on the?
cocktail sauce.
Did y'all get them on the half shell, or did you get the bucket where you have to shuck them yourself?
No, the half shell.
Yeah, that's what I usually do too. I don't have time to be sitting there shucking oysters. I have got the bucket once before. There was 4 or 5 of us that were there, and we just ordered a bucket. Because you can get a bucket for like the same price as you can get a dozen on the half shell, and there's like 40 in a bucket.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you got to sit there for 5
Yeah,
hours and shuck them all. It's a pain in the
That's
ass.
because they come in clusters. The clusters are cheaper than the singles.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you can get a whole big old cluster of them for the same price you can get like 10 singles.
Now, did you find a pearl? Vic?
No.
No, never any
No.
pearls in the oysters on the half shell, are they? Because
No, I don't
the
think
cooks
these
take them
are-
all out.
these are- no, I don't think these are pearl oysters.
Yeah, they are. But the prep chef, the prep cook.
Oh yeah,
the
they
prep
definitely
man,
are. Yeah.
The prep man takes them all out. Keeps them for himself.
Oh, okay.
You got to shuck them yourself to
Oh,
find a pearl. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And have you ever found any pearls?
Oh, dozens.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bunch of them in there, Vic. Now they're not very big, but they're still there. You know.
The big ones are the ones that are worth the money. Ain't nobody looking for the little micro pearls like UncleLou finds all the time.
No.
Yeah. And shit, you break your teeth on if you bite into it.
Yeah. And here you are, all dried off, out on the pier.
Yep.
No hat, huh? You're not worried about the sun, huh? It looks like those legs ain't
No
never seen
hat,
the sun,
no.
sir. You want to talk? You want to explain that?
What? Explain what?
It looks like those legs have never
Yeah,
seen the sun.
Yeah.
Did you get burned?
Yeah, a little bit on my knees, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, some on my face too.
yeah, because you didn't have a hat on.
Nope.
That was silly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What is this? An old church or something down there? What is this? A magic shop? What is that I'm looking at there?
Yeah, that's the
That's definitely a church.
the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a Catholic church.
Yeah.
all right. Did you get exercised while you were there?
No, I didn't get exercise. No.
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 Okay.
No. Yeah, we did go to mass there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We went.
I knew
to
Vic.
the,
I knew Vic was a Catholic.
10:00
I knew it.
mass. Yeah.
Nothing better than getting up early on vacation and going to mass.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do at
I'm a
Catholic
Catholic
mass?
too, Vic. I'm just not a good one. You know what I mean?
Vic, what
Yeah.
do you do at mass with the whole stand up, sit down routine 45 times?
Yeah, we do a stand-up, sit-down routine. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
Oh, well, I guess I just jack my chair up. Yeah.
Oh,
He stands up in spirit. Well,
right. I'd like
Yeah.
to get one of those chairs for the times I have to go to mass, so that I don't have to stand up and sit down and kneel and stand up and sit down and kneel and that whole rigmarole.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good scam. That's a pretty good scam you got going there to get out of that.
Yep.
Same church, I guess, here, huh? This next picture looks like it.
Yeah.
How old is that church? Do you know?
It's about 200 years old. Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Let's see. I think it's about 200. Yeah.
Have you seen the Da Vinci
Yeah,
Code?
yes. Yeah.
You know that's a documentary.
Right.
Yeah, not a movie.
Right.
Is this the outside of the? Oh, there you are. Way
Yeah.
down here on the bottom. They're like, get a picture of the church and just make sure we can see Vic's head somewhere near the bottom there. But mainly just take a picture of the church.
That is a cool looking church, though. You got to give it to the Catholics. Know how to spice it up, don't they?
Yeah, well, they got plenty of money.
With the yeah,
Plenty
right.
of money. That's Forrest Gump's bench, isn't it? And his suitcase.
That's Forrest Gump's bench.
Mm-hmm. Now this
Yeah.
used to be out in the park.
Ah,
It used to just and they moved it to where is it? Where is this now, Vic?
That's in the Savannah History Museum.
Okay, yeah. For a long time, it was just out on the street with a little plaque that says this is the bench
Yeah.
Forrest Gump was sat on, or whatever. But now they have it here in this museum, I guess. I've never been to the museum. The times that I've seen the benches back when it used to be just out on the side of the road with the rest of the benches.
Right. Yeah.
they need to donate that thing to somebody in Alabama somewhere. What's it doing in Georgia?
Greenbow, Alabama. Well, that's where it was filmed. So you can't film nothing in Alabama. You can't film anything.
There was that. Yeah.
Can't film anything in Alabama.
Yeah, there's parts of it filmed
in where?
Charleston too.
Oh, imagine trying to get extras.
In Charleston, some of the shrimping scenes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, imagine trying to do a casting call for extras in Alabama. You can't film there. You can't film there. Come on. It would look like every movie would be The Hills Have Eyes.
Flipper Kid.
Well, it looks like you had a good time, Vic.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
How long was the ride down there? About 5 hours or something? A little longer?
About 4. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
About
Man.
4.
That's not bad.
I'm closer to there than you guys are, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up. It's about
2 hours from me.
about 2.5 or 3 hours from here, but I guess Vic's about an hour from here, so in the other direction. So,
yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. You didn't do the ghost tour, did you?
No, I did.
You did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how many ghosts did you see?
I didn't see any.
What?
Did you do it at daytime or nighttime?
No, it was at night.
Oh. Well, did you ask for your money back then? You mean, if I go on a whale tour and I don't see any whales, I'm going to be pretty pissed off about it.
Yeah. Have you ever been on a whale tour?
No.
No.
No, you haven't.
Well,
No.
tell us
Have you?
about this ghost tour. I mean, what the hell
No,
did they
I
do?
haven't.
Did they try to convince you that there were ghosts? You just happened to not see any,
Yeah.
or like what? Tell us what happened.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yes, we went to the haunted hospital.
Ooh, that sounds
Or
scary.
a building that used to be a hospital. Where a bunch of people had died from yellow fever. Yeah, they had a big yellow fever pandemic.
Yeah.
So is every hospital haunted then? Because people die in hospitals all over the place.
Yeah, well, it was a hospital, and it was also an asylum.
I'm surprised they didn't try to keep you there. You'd fit right in at the nervous hospital, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you would.
Yeah. I think you'd fit in good over there too. Yeah.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Well, Vic, anything else you want to tell us about your trip before we get somebody else on?
No, I think we just about covered everything. Yeah.
You got any more trips planned this summer?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you made it back safe and sound, and I appreciate you calling in and telling us about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah. We missed you.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get eaten by a shark
Me
in that
too.
floating contraption that you had there.
Yeah. Yeah. Be hard to get away, wouldn't it?
Nope. Yep.
Now, let me ask you this, and then I'll let you go. Now, when you're out there floating around and your dad's grabbing the back like that and pushing you out in the water, and a 6-foot shark swims up, what is your dad going to do?
I don't know. Punched in the nose, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's going to be an every man for himself situation at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. They might next time
He's gonna turn.
You need a motor on. You at least need a trolling motor on the back of that thing in case your dad abandons you.
Yeah, I know.
I have a trolling motor, and it's never run out of gas ever, and it never will. It stays full. All right, Vic. I'm glad you made it back, buddy, and I'm glad you had a good time, man. And thanks for letting us show those pictures. That was cool to look at.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Me too. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Mike Vick giving us an update on his vacation. Let's see. Let's see. Who is this? Yeah, good morning, but you're on with Uncle Lou and Pete, though.
Hey guys, it's Nate the Great. How y'all doing?
Nate, this isn't a call-in show.
What's up, Nate?
Well, I asked in the comments if I can talk about real quick about my big bowl guacamole. That's all I was trying to ask in the comments. But
If you can call in and tell us about your big bowl of guacamole.
Yeah, about the picture I sent you.
Yeah. All right.
But
all right. Okay.
No,
that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead. But Edward's been on hold though, so then we got to get him. We got to get him on here pretty soon. But go ahead. Tell us about the bowl of guacamole though.
Me and my dad were eating at a Mexican restaurant, and then we ordered a big bowl of guacamole, and it was a big chunk of guacamole actually. But yeah, it was pretty good. I probably ate the whole thing with chips and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty good.
So you ordered a bowl of guacamole. They brought you a bowl of guacamole, and you ate the guacamole.
And you ate it.
Yes.
That's amazing,
all
Nate.
Yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you on lunch.
All right. Thanks for the update, Nate. All right. Bye. Slob Olympics 2022. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
You don't want.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it.
I'm gonna
chime in there. So I hurt Nate's feelings the other night. So treading lightly around him.
Oh. Don't worry. I hurt Dylan's feelings.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you know our boy Dylan, Edward, Dylan.
Oh yeah,
Edward,
he got mad at you.
Edward,
that's
whatever.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted to talk about college baseball or something. Speaking of Dylan, let's put Edward on. Edward, good morning, sir.
Morning, Lou. Hey, what's up, Pete? How you guys
What's up,
doing?
Edward?
Oh, not much.
Hey, Edward. Sorry to keep you on hold for so long. I hope you understand. Since you come on every week, when we have somebody else on, I like to give them a little bit of time before we bring you on.
Hey,
I hope
it's
you.
cool, man.
I'm sure you get it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I don't have a problem with that. No objection.
All right, good. Well, why don't you tell? When's the last time you went to the beach?
God, it was probably it was a long time ago. I went to, I don't know if you're familiar with Topsail, North Carolina.
I know where that's at. It's just north of Wilmington. It's basically it's like 30. It's like Toddy Island to Savannah, same thing.
Yeah, I went to, it was long ago. Went to Sneed's Ferry, North Carolina. Yeah, they had an ocean, swam in that. It's very nice. They had a gym, but it's like, wasn't inside where we stay, but it's like outside. So the gym was very nice. Workout, it was really nice. Oh yeah, man. So it was great. That was long ago.
I've never been to a beach in North Carolina ever.
Oh.
Never.
You should check it out. You should check out Topsail, Sneed's Ferry. Very nice.
All right then. You work out, huh?
I went up to the gym. There was a gym there.
That's what I was just thinking.
Lift some weights up. You know, it's really nice.
Yeah. Now is that
You
something?
said it was a long time ago.
Okay, so
yeah,
that's
so
not
it's like
something
years,
that's not something you normally do. Only when you go to the beach.
I mean, workout. I more like to swim in the beach, but working out's like but it's something I like to do. Workout, like lift weights, but that's like on the side. You know.
I understand. It's not your primary job.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a hobby that you do once every 7 or 8 years when you go to the beach.
Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
I feel the same way about going to the beach. It's just a hobby that I do once every couple of years. I don't normally go to the beach when I'm here.
Right.
Only when I go to the beach do I go to the beach.
Right.
Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
What'd you do this weekend?
This weekend, let's see. Well, Saturday, that's my day. I ride my scooter in my neighborhood, washed clothes for the whole house, mine, my parents. Then, I just basically relaxed, took it easy. Then Sundays, I have my Sundays work. And, that's about it, chill out. And then I just got my PlayStation 3 system back today, and it works, which is really good.
Well, that's
PlayStation
right.
3.
You had to send it off or something, right? There was something wrong with it or something?
Well,
Other than the fact that it's 20
is,
years old, there was something else wrong with it, too?
Yeah. Well, what it was is, I think it was one of the, could have been one of those computer chips, gets in contact with either, you have like a motherboard, so those big, when it contacts, it touches.
Yeah, the motherboard.
And it could stop it from working. So that's one of the issues. But they fixed it, which is really, really good. I'm very happy to get that thing back. So.
Can we back up a little bit to, you said your Saturdays are the days that you take your scooter and ride around the neighborhood.
My neighborhood, yeah.
So take me through that. Do you make stops along the way? You see people outside and they wave at you and you stop and chat with them, make your rounds and whatnot.
A little bit, if they're out there, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen that, but I'll wave,
Something tells me, Edward, you're probably a pretty popular guy in your neighborhood, aren't you?
Oh, very, yeah.
Everybody knows you, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mike says the PlayStation 3 is 14 years old, not 20. Thank God he clarified that.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
Battle Angel wants to know if you separate your whites and your darks when you wash your clothes, Edward.
Battle Angel, I'll answer that one for you. Yes.
You do?
Yes. Wash my darks together, whites together.
What about towels and sheets? How do you handle that?
I do that, depending on color-wise. If they're like white, like clear white, I'll wash it with the whites. If they're dark, I'll wash it with darks.
I got you.
Oh, that's smart. How often
I
do
do
you
my
wash
laundry.
those sheets?
I do my laundry every Saturday, but depending on what I need to wash up, like I'll do pillowcases like mine. Sometimes I'll do like my parents when they want it, but when they need it done. But they tell me, I ask, well, you want me to wash this for you? She's like, oh, but do it last. I was like, okay, and I'll do it last. So that's usually what I do.
Makes sense.
You wait till there's a bunch of stains on the sheets.
Huh?
Ooh.
You wait till there's a bunch of stains on the sheet before you wash them?
No, that's what I want to avoid.
Yeah, good man.
Yes.
Hey, can you fold a fitted sheet, Edward?
Oh, yes.
You ever tried that before?
I have.
Damn. Well, can you make a video of that and send it to me so I can learn?
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I can.
I don't believe you. I want to see a video too.
I can see what I can do, maybe.
Yeah, if you could make a short video of yourself folding a fitted sheet, and maybe we could play it on the show next week. And you can show us how it's done.
I'll see if I can.
Because I don't know how to do it.
I can maybe see if I can talk with my mom or my dad on it.
Yeah.
About doing it. Maybe one day. Not sure when, but one day I can.
Well,
do
do they fold the fitted sheet or do you?
It depends on whose fitted sheet it is. I mean, if it's like mine, I fold it. Sometimes I'll help fold my parents. If they have,
Have you ever folded your parents' fitted sheet?
I have.
Okay.
But I usually will have. I've done it with one of my parents, either my mom or my dad.
Like supervising?
Sort of.
I think that's the one he practices on. He practices folding his parents so that he doesn't screw it up with his. Yeah.
So
That's what it
you
sounds
have
like to me.
multiple sets of sheets for your bed, Edward?
I mean, I have different types of sheets I use.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's amazing.
You like that Egyptian cotton. That's what you like.
What kind of thread count are we looking at
The
here?
high
Edward?
dollar stuff.
Are you there for the sheets or?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm unsure of the thread because
You think it's
I'd
about?
have to.
It's not like 200 or something, is it?
I doubt it.
Yeah. If you had to guess, what would you say it is?
Ooh, that's a good question. I know it'd be like less than 200. I'd say maybe.
Less than 200. You
Oh.
might as well be sleeping on grass.
A Brillo
A
pad.
Brillo pad, yeah. Less than 200?
Yeah, it would be about. I wouldn't say 200. I would say.
Is it made out of carpet?
The sheet? No, I don't think so.
You don't think it's made out of carpet?
That would be if it was less than 200. I guess it would have to be made out of carpet, wouldn't it?
It's a fucking quilt.
Edward, did you want to trash talk something today?
patches.
Absolutely. I've actually got a couple of things to trash talk, if that's all right.
What's on the agenda today?
Well, this time we got a little pregame for Arthur Blank. I know I already slammed him, but I can do a pretty quick one. And so if you're all ready, I'll go ahead and hit it.
What else? You said you got a couple. What's the other one?
What's the other one?
The other one will be fake Bucks fans.
Are you talking about basketball or
No,
football?
no, football.
Oh,
The Bucks fans.
Football. Fake Tampa Bay fans? Is that what you're saying?
You got it.
No. All right. Well, I had a suggestion for you, but you might need time to think about it.
All right.
I was going to have you trash talk ticket prices
Oh.
for college football games,
Oh,
but
Clemson,
you can do
Georgia.
that. You can do that. You can do that another day. Yeah.
Okay. Ticket prices. Okay. I have to come up with some stuff. All right. Are you ready for the Arthur Blank?
Born ready.
All right. Okay. Well, Arthur Blank, your hot doo-doo confirmed. You know, you trade Julio Jones to Tennessee for a bag of potato chips? Oh, my God. I think I might need to consult with Maxine and see what she thinks of this. So, Maxine, what do you think of Arthur Blank trading Julio Jones to Tennessee for a bag of potato chips?
Pains me to say this, but yes.
Maxine, what the heck do you know? Oh, be quiet, Maxine. You don't know nothing. Okay. Well, anyway, forget about that.
I don't know.
If that were Monopoly, it would be like trading Boardwalk for an electric company. You dumbass. You big dummy. Do you drink Capri Suns during the games or something? Do you pack fruit gushers in your lunchbox for the games? Hey, you are the most incompetent owner in the NFL, you stupid prick. All right, fake Bucks fans time.
Hey, hold on now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Do you have a lady friend over there? Who were you just talking to a second ago?
I was doing a Maxine, getting her opinion on it. I didn't like what she
Who's
said.
Max-
Like, oh, what do you? That's what do you know?
Can we hear her opinion again?
Oh,
Sure,
Yeah.
she might say something different. All right. So Maxine, again, what do you think? What's your thoughts on Arthur Blank trading Julio Jones to Tennessee for bag potato chips? Let me turn it on.
The answer you seek is yes, which is also the answer to the question, am I frequently wrong?
In that situation, Miss Maxine, you are frequently wrong.
Why does that thing sound like the Etch-a-Sketch version of Siri?
That is just how she is. I don't understand her. I don't know why she's even doing that.
Is that one of those
All right.
old dolls that you pull the string and it says something?
No, what it is a Maxine. Ask Maxine, the fortune teller. She has like a little crystal ball, kind of like, what you do, you turn on. You generally will ask her a question. You hit the like the little ball, the crystal ball that's in there, and she'll give her like answer or opinion on something.
Oh.
So Maxine is like Alexa's drunk sister or something.
You could almost say that. You could almost say that.
Ask her what she thinks about live shows that Kane Shade's Unc is on.
Oh, Miss Maxine, what do you think of live shows that? What did you say, Kane's Unc?
Yeah.
That Kane's Unc is on. What do you think of that, Maxine?
I'm not sensing no, more like never in a million.
That sounds right.
Why does Maxine sound like Edward doing a female voice?
Right.
Oh man, crazy. Thank you, Battle Angel. There you go. Okay. So that's Maxine for you.
Okay, well, you had something
I
else.
see our boys here.
Yeah, he said
I'm
he's still at work. That's okay. We'll do it another time, Rhino. You just
Okay.
just let me know. Email me and let me know. We can do it anytime.
Rhino, you're.
All right, so weren't you going to trash talk something else?
Oh yeah,
Edward?
the Bucks fans. Yes, the Bucks fans.
Yeah, fake Bucks fans.
Yes, fake
that's
Bucks
it.
fans. Okay, ready? All right. Now let me go and take a little water first, and I'll do it. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Well, Bucks fans, your team circled the toilet for 10 years, and Tom Brady shows up last year, and all of a sudden Tampa Bay has a football team. Where were you those 10 years? I know. You're at the beach looking at half-naked women. Woo! Yeah, have fun with that. Tampa Bay sucked. But now they won another Super Bowl, and now you like them. That's not how football works. Okay? Your UncleLou's a UGA fan, and they haven't won a natty since 1980. But you know the difference? He is a football fan. He's a real football fan. You're not. Stephanie Ward, why don't you come on over to the UncleLou's comment section? Because you're a fake Bucks fan. Don't give me that bullshit on how you know someone who likes them. You're a Patriots fan. That's your team. Bucks fans, your team is still garbage. And you bought that Super Bowl last year. And that's the bottom line because I said so.
Hufford Billy Paul, thank you for hitting the PayPal link, Sir Pete. He says, ask Pete, did he get his Clemson UGA tickets yet?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
On, well, we'll see. It was not cheap. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, can imagine.
So.
And
Yeah.
Friction Viction says, keep it real, Lou. I always do.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do something that wasn't keeping it real? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
That would be very unusual. My problem isn't that I can't keep it real. It's usually that I keep it too real.
Too real.
Right.
That's the problem.
I don't pay. I've been told I don't have enough regard for other people's feelings.
Who told you that?
Lots of people.
Oh, this is a reoccurring thing then. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm not arguing. I don't really have that much regard for other people's feelings.
Well, I've been told the same thing, so that's why I was so curious.
So
anyway,
what's the story with your tickets? What I mean, 400, 500, what? More?
So, well, I ended up, so I got 2 tickets. After fees and everything, it was $943, I think.
God.
Yeah. So about $470 a piece or whatever that comes out to, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I want it to be a good game anyway, but I really hope now for your sake it's a good game. That is a lot of money.
Well, the ticket's decent. I mean, for what was available, I got tickets in the upper deck, but in the second row. So, the very bottom of the upper deck, which are actually pretty good seats.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can go on there. So here's the problem I ran into. The reason I bought the tickets when I did, instead of waiting, is because the more tickets you buy together, the more difficult it becomes and the more expensive it becomes per ticket.
Yeah.
And I'm not spending $400 to sit at the very top of the stadium.
Right.
The very, very top, Yeah. So if I have to spend $450 to make sure I got a decent ticket, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And the larger the amount of tickets you bought together, the more difficult that became. So I mean, it was even hard getting 2. Well, by the time I bought them together, they were good. So, but anyway, it's official. I'm going. Got my hotel. Got my tickets. I'm ready to go.
Well, and it's official. Uncle Lou will just be here live streaming the game. Making a fool of myself for 3.5 hours. That's just insane. My God. You know what it is? Nobody went to any games last year, and they're cooped up, and now you get this first game of the year. That's driving the price up, and it's a great game, too. That's got to be probably the most expensive regular season. I don't think there'll be another game in the regular season that draws that kind of money.
I can't imagine that there would be. I mean, again, like you were talking about, if you look at the Alabama and Miami tickets, they're a fraction of that.
Oh, you can go to that game for $80.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous,
and get a good seat too, probably.
Yeah. Maybe something like I don't know if Alabama and Texas A&M are both undefeated when they play, or Alabama and Florida,
LSU and Alabama. Yeah.
Maybe something like that. If both teams happen to be undefeated at the time or whatever, it might get something approaching that. But I mean, there's been SEC championship games where the tickets didn't cost what the Georgia Clemson tickets are going for. Yeah,
look, Michael Hogan in there saying, I checked this. Look, I checked everything. The thing is, starting at $248, you can get one on Vivid Seats for $248 right now if you're going by yourself. One ticket.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be $350 by the time you pay the fees. When it says $248, that's before
or
fees.
More. Yeah,
it's $100 worth of fees.
Exactly.
So that $248 ticket is going to cost you $350.
They do fees, then there's sales tax, and then on top of that, they get you to buy insurance on the ticket to make sure you don't lose all your money. So that's another. The insurance is $25 on each ticket. That's another $50 right there for 2 tickets.
Yeah.
So it was over $100. It was like $120 after fees and taxes, $130, something like that.
Yeah. For people maybe that have never bought tickets off of those sites or something, when you just go to the site and look up the price of a ticket, like he's saying $248, that's not what you pay when you click check out now. That's not what you pay. StubHub, that's how these people make their money. That's how StubHub and Vivid Seats and Ticket City and all these people make money with these outrageous fees that they're charging. And the more expensive the ticket is, the more the fees are, because it's a percentage deal. Well, I'll tell you right now, the face value, what Vivid Seats was charging us was $354 a ticket, I think, for 2, and we ended up at $943. So that tells you how much the fees and all that are. Yeah, it's insane. It's like 25% of the ticket. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Really? The ticket I bought, the Dave Matthews tickets I bought for the concert coming up in a week and a half or whenever it is, they weren't nearly as expensive as the Georgia Clemson ticket. I think they were. Well, I don't remember what they were. $150 a piece or something, maybe $125, something like that. But so 125 times 2 is 250. But I paid almost $400. It's the same thing. They charge you all these damn fees. So the price you see when you just look up the cost of a game is not the actual price you pay. It's eye opening when you click check out now and they pop those fees on there. Like, good God Almighty!
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And that's the same price that the Notre Dame and Clemson tickets cost before that got canceled or at least my tickets got canceled.
Yeah.
But other than that, a regular season game, I don't think, like you said, I don't think you're going to see another regular season game this year that goes to the $400 range for upper deck tickets.
Yeah.
Probably not.
God, that's a lot of money.
Maybe Oregon and Ohio State might be expensive. I don't know. But
well, I don't know how many people are. Well, the thing about that is you can't drive from Oregon to Ohio State.
That's true.
I mean, one of the issues here is that the game is being played so close to both camp. It's driving distances from, if you're in Athens or Clemson, it's driving distance. If you're in Atlanta, which there's a billion people in Atlanta, it's driving distance from Atlanta. If you're a Georgia or Clemson fan that lives in Charlotte, it's in your hometown. I mean, it's easy to get to that game for a lot of the fan bases, both fan bases.
And both fan bases travel well anyway, and the fact that it's both so close to both, top 5 matchup, it's going to have the feel of a big bowl game, even though it's a regular season game.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to feel like. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got your tickets. You don't have to sweat it anymore. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. I got, and they already sent them to me too. So I got them. Yeah.
So
I'm good.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about then. How about finding a hotel? Was that an issue at all? I mean, there's a million hotels in Charlotte, so I'm guessing that wasn't that hard to do.
It wasn't hard to do. It depended on what I had a price range, obviously. With the amount we spent on the tickets, I had a budget. So I didn't, I'm not staying at the Hilton.
Right. Yeah.
But it's close to the stadium. It's only 3 miles from the stadium. So even if we got to walk from the hotel to the stadium or catch a cab or an Uber just to get us closer, whatever, it'll be cheap. But I think our hotel room was only for one night. I think it was $100.
Oh, that's not bad.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. All we're going to be doing is sleeping there anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah. That's where the Dave Matthews concert is. I'm going not this coming weekend, but next weekend, Charlotte at I forget what they call that thing, the PNC Pavilion, I think it is. You ever been to anything there?
Yeah.
Is it?
I've been there. I've been there 100 times, man.
Is it a good place to see a show?
That's a nice place.
I've never been there. Yeah.
It's a real good place to see a show.
Now, I'm staying in downtown Charlotte, which I know is really uptown Charlotte, but right there by the
uptown, yeah.
I'm staying right across the street from the NASCAR Hall of Fame, if you know where that is. So it's right in the middle of everything there in Charlotte. How far am I going to have to go to get to PNC Pavilion from there? Do you know, from downtown or uptown Charlotte, whatever they're calling it now?
Maybe like a 10 or 15 minute Uber.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Now they have
something
that
like
train system
far.
there. Does the train run there? What do they call it? Is it a monorail?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think it's like a metro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's not going to take you there.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'll just take an Uber.
I don't think. I think that's just basically circles around the city.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might be able to get. You know what? I don't know.
Yeah.
I doubt it though.
We'll probably just take an Uber.
But I like Charlotte, man. I think Charlotte's a cool town.
Yeah, I love it. It's so clean. It's the cleanest big city I've ever been to. Like when you walk downtown, it looks. There's no trash. I mean, not no trash, but I mean, it's the cleanest big city I've ever been to. I really like it a lot. It's fun to walk around down there. We're gonna go up. The concert is on Saturday, but we're gonna go up Friday. So we'll walk around downtown Charlotte Friday night or whatever, and then the concert's on Saturday. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be popping around with him coming to town. There'll be a bunch of people there too. Yeah, and this is just, I think it's their second show on they play. I think they play in Raleigh on Friday. That's their first show since pre-COVID. and then the next night in Charlotte. And then I think it's next weekend they do 2 shows in Atlanta, Friday and Saturday night. The weekend after Charlotte, they go to Atlanta and do 2 shows, one on Friday and one on Saturday. But we'll be at the Charlotte show. Yeah, that'll be.
Was there a particular reason you chose to see him in Charlotte instead of Atlanta, or just worked out that way?
Because of the weekend that it fell on, this one worked out better.
Yeah.
I would have gone to either one. Atlanta's actually a little bit closer of a drive than Charlotte is, but by the time you account for traffic, depending on where you're going in Atlanta can actually be a further drive than Charlotte. But that really didn't have anything to do with it. The weekend of the 23rd and the 24th just worked out better for what we needed than the following weekend.
I tell you this right now, Charlotte's cheaper than Atlanta as far as everything: hotel, transportation. I mean, I guess it depends on where you go to eat or whatever when you're there, but Charlotte overall is cheaper. So you probably made the right decision.
It's been a while since I've been to Charlotte. I went there 4 or 5 times. One of those cell phone companies I used to work for had a regional office there, and so like once or twice a year, we would have to go there for something, some kind of a training or whatever, a meeting or whatever. And then I sold insurance for a little while too, and the insurance company would have all their banquets and award things and Christmas parties and all that in Charlotte. And so I went there a few times for that too. But it's been, I don't know, it's probably been 7 or 8 years since I stayed in Charlotte. I've been to Charlotte to fly out of there. I've just drive to the airport to fly a couple of times. But this will be the first time I've actually stayed in Charlotte in 7 or 8 years. But it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I've never seen Dave Matthews. I can't believe it feels weird to say that, but I've never seen him before. But so crossing that item off the list.
I've never seen him either. I'd like to.
Yeah. And they should be well rested. So I'm expecting a 3-hour show. It's
been a while,
that's what they're known for. So I'm expecting a 3-hour show. It should be a good one. Yeah, it should be a good one. Edward, have we ever asked you, what's the last concert you ever went to?
That's a good question. I actually saw Imagine Dragons live.
Oh, did you? My son likes them a lot.
Yes. I bet your son and I would get along well.
I like Imagine Dragons too. I mean, I can't name 10 of their songs or anything, but the songs they've had, the hits they've had on the radio or whatever, I like their songs. I like them.
Oh, yes.
Where'd they play at?
Yeah, we'll be. Oh, they were at the, what was that venue they played at? It was in Atlanta. Was it the, I want to say, I don't think it was the Dome. It was one of those venues. I forget what venue it was.
It was a big indoor place, though? I mean, was it Phillips Arena or?
Nice. I believe it was Phillips Arena.
Yeah.
I think it was Phillips. I believe so.
I've seen I saw Korn at Phillips Arena a long time ago. Korn and Stained.
Oh, I like Korn. I've got, I think, like a few of their albums. They're a good band.
Yeah, this was shit. I think this was late 90s. Might have been early 2000s, but it was around that time.
Yeah.
Stained hadn't been around that long. They only had 1 or 2 hit songs at the time. That might be all they have still. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever listen to a KMFDM?
No.
Who?
KMFDM, yeah, they're nice. They got techno beat with their music. They're really good.
KMFDM. What does that stand for?
That's one I have to probably check it. I want to say something like, I'm not sure exactly what they stand for, but something I could definitely check in.
KFM sounds like kill a motherfucker. That's what that
there you
sounds
go.
like to me.
That's what I'd love to say. But yeah, I've got a couple of their albums. So let me get some others. They're good.
What other concerts have you been to?
I saw the Police. No, not Police. The Poison
Damn.
Police. But there's a band called Police. Police and Sting. Opened with them, or it was more like Sting's son.
Wait, you say you saw the Police?
Not the Boys in Blue Police. The other Police, which is a
Yeah,
band.
the band, the Police. You saw the Police live?
Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where was that?
That was at, oh my God, say, I don't know if that was Phillips or it might have been Phillips as well.
Edward's showing his age, seeing the police play live. I mean, when's the last time they played live?
Yeah, I don't know.
Those guys were like 70
That
something.
was
Yeah.
long ago. Yeah, that was long ago.
Oh, it was a long
I've seen
time ago.
Motley Crue. I've seen Def Leppard, Poison. Yeah,
Jesus, Edward.
I've never seen Disturbed live. That's something I'd love to do, but yeah, God knows that'll ever happen for me.
I've seen Motley Crue.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I saw them live once. Really good. Yeah, Motley Crue's a good band.
What's the best concert you ever saw? You ever went to, Edward?
The best I'd say for me, I'd probably go with for me, Poison and Def Leppard.
Yeah. That was the same show. They played the same show.
No, they played it. I think it was I want to say Chastain Park.
That wasn't what I asked.
Yeah.
Right. No.
Was Poison and Def Leppard playing at the same show?
Was it the same show? Or
Right.
was it... It's not a riddle,
No,
Edward.
I think it was. No, I don't think it was the same show. It was. That is a different area that they play. The bands play different things at different areas. Or
Edward.
Yes.
Did you go to a concert and Def Leppard and Poison played, or was this two different concerts?
It was two different.
Okay. So when I asked you what the best concert you ever seen, and you said Def Leppard and Poison,
Yeah,
you're saying it's a tie.
Yeah, different. But it was
The best concert you've ever seen is actually two different concerts. Is the best concert you've ever seen.
That's what I meant to. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a tie. 1A and 1B.
What about you, Pete? You and Mrs. Pete have been to a bunch of concerts. We talked about that when Miss Pete came on the show that time.
She's the concert fanatic, not me.
Yeah.
She's been to 10 times more concerts than me.
When she told me she's seen Tech 9,
she's way more.
Didn't she say she's seen Tech 9 like 8 times or something?
No,
she did.
No.
Yes, she did. She
No,
said
not
she
8
had, yes,
times.
she did. Well, it was
We've
several.
We've been 3. We've been to 3 or 4, something like that.
So many that you don't even know. Okay. Tech 9 concerts.
3 or 4. Yeah, and if he came here this weekend, I'd go again. He puts on a great show.
Y'all are like Tech 9
But,
roadies. Like
no.
y'all are like the people that follow the Grateful Dead around, but y'all follow Tech 9.
yeah, not quite that, but
that's funny.
No, but she goes. I don't know. She goes to all these country and all this other shit that I don't listen to. She goes to all that shit.
When she goes to a concert and you don't go, what is it like a group of girlfriends that she's going with or something, or people she works with, or okay?
Yeah, it's her and whatever 2 or 3 of her girlfriends.
Yeah,
and they go and watch fucking whoever. I don't even know. I don't even know the names of these artists.
Yeah,
And
what's the best concert you've ever been to?
That's a good question, man. 'Cause I've been to a bunch of good ones, but I would say as far as the level of the best production I've ever seen was Garth Brooks, and I'm not even a huge. I mean, I'm just like anybody else. He's a superstar, but he put on a hell of a show. That was like 4 or 5 years ago that he came here.
Yeah.
But my favorite of all time was probably the year 2000. Was the Hard Knock Life tour? Jay-Z, DMX. Method Man, Redman. Who else was on that? It was a bunch of. I don't know. It was a great show though. I was like 20 years old.
Yeah.
The
only rap concert I've ever been to. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say we had tickets like right in front of the, like 4 rows from the front of the stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know how much it is to sit anywhere close to the front of the Dave Matthews concert in Charlotte in 2 weeks? Anywhere in the first 5 or 6 rows? 4 digits.
Probably close to $1,000.
Yes.
Yeah, close to $1,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is insane. I'm not sitting there. Yeah, I'm not sitting there. Promise you that. The only rap concert I ever went to, I think I was in 6th or 7th grade. 7th grade, I think. In Vogue, Vanilla Ice, and MC Hammer. They played at the Civic Center here.
Fuck.
And listen, if you didn't go to that concert, you might as well just drop out of school. You were a complete loser. So we had to go. We had to. Parents went out and bought us the parachute pants and all that shit, you know. We had one aunt. It was like me and my brother and like 2 or 3 of our cousins went, and this one of my aunts, one of my cousin's moms, took us all. So it was her and like 5 or 6 of us cousins. It ranged in age from probably 3rd grade to, I was the oldest, so 3rd grade to maybe 7th grade. And there was 4 or 5 of us, and she took us to the day In Vogue, Vanilla Ice, and MC Hammer. I mean, at the time,
Did In Vogue sing giving him something he can feel? Did they sing that?
I don't really remember because we went for Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer, and In Vogue just happened to be. I don't even know that we knew any In Vogue songs at the time. I really don't. But I mean, you know, it's funny now, but like, you know, Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer were the biggest artists in the world there for a while. I mean, everybody was listening to that.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't. It's not anywhere near the top of my list, but that's the only rap concert I've ever been to. Tool's the best show I've ever seen.
I don't even know if I call that a rap concert.
Well,
it doesn't sound like a rap concert.
Yeah, closest thing I've ever seen to a rap concert. I would put Tool number 1 on my list, but you're right about Garth Brooks. I saw him in the late 90s, so he had even more energy then than when you saw him 4 or 5 years ago. You know, I saw him probably 24 years ago. And the guy,
wow, back when he was, you know.
Yeah, he did not stop moving for 2.5 hours. I mean, the guy, it was unbelievable. Running around, swinging on ropes and all kinds of weird shit. Energy like I've never seen. It was a great show. I agree with John Henry.
Yeah, he definitely has the money behind that show.
Yeah, he puts on a great show.
And of course, he had who's he married to? I don't even remember. I don't even know.
Trisha Yearwood.
What's her name?
Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah. So she was there too, and you know, they performed together a bunch of songs. And
now, when I saw Garth Brooks, he wasn't married to Trisha Yearwood. He was married to his first wife. He just was sleeping with Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah, right.
Trisha Yearwood is why he's not married to his first wife anymore. But
looking at him on stage, he's got a beer belly. He's running around like he's 24 years old. I was about this. I even told the people I was with, I was like, I think he might just fall down and have a heart attack on stage. He's getting too old to be doing this shit, you know.
Somebody
keeps on going.
Somebody said Garth Brooks is a UGA fan. I don't know about that. He went to Oklahoma State on a track scholarship. That doesn't mean he can't be a UGA fan, but I've never heard that before. I've seen him.
Is he from Georgia?
No, he's from Oklahoma.
Where's he from?
From Oklahoma.
Oh.
And he had a track scholarship to Oklahoma State. I can't remember what. You know what? I think he threw the javelin. How do you get a javelin scholarship?
That's a good question.
How do you initially find out that you're good at throwing the javelin?
That's a good question.
Do you just show up at track practice one day and go, I want to throw the spear?
I guess the same way they find out you're good at the shot put and the fucking hammer throw and all that other kind of shit that nobody does in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
The hammer throw. Isn't the hammer throw basically like a shot put with a rope on it?
Yeah, like a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
it's
hell
like
is
some medieval war stuff.
Yeah, what is that?
Throwing a big iron ball with a chain. Yeah.
That's like those lumberjack games where they throw pine trees. Have you seen that on ESPN2 late at night or something?
Yeah.
It'd be like a 10-foot pine tree, and they see how far they can throw it.
You during the COVID lockdown, you know, there was no sports on TV. I swear to God, I sat there for 2 hours one day and watched the cherry pit spitting championship.
Cherry pit.
And I want to say it was in Georgia. I think it was held somewhere in Georgia. Pretty sure it was.
That sounds.
They fucking took the pit, whatever, the stem out of a cherry and spit it. And they were so serious. They had sponsors and everything. You know.
That has South
They were
Georgia.
so serious about it.
That's got South Georgia written all
Yeah.
over it. Yeah. I
And
think
there's one guy that won. Of course, he's won. You know, he's like the Tiger Woods of pit spitting. This guy's won like every championship since 1998.
yeah. The same place they had that the following weekend, they held the redneck games, where they go mud bogging and whatever else they do. And the redneck games. Oh, speaking of cherries, Edward.
Yes.
Can you put a cherry stem in your mouth and tie it in a knot? You ever seen anybody do that,
I have
Pete?
that type of.
You ever seen anybody do that, Pete?
Yes, I have seen somebody do it. Yeah, I can't do it, but I've seen people do it.
First of all, it's amazing that there's people that can do that. Second of all, it's hilarious to watch someone try to do it.
That would be me. I would probably look like I'm choking trying to do that.
I don't have the talent to do that.
I think you should try it, but we need to. It wouldn't be that we need to be able to see you trying it though. Is there anybody in the comments section that has one of those newfangled phones with the cameras on it, or any other way? Is there anybody in the comments section that would be willing to come on video and attempt to tie a cherry stem into a knot? If so, we would love to have you on. I'm talking to you, Pizza Lady, Melissa, Friction Vixen, Battle Angel, Tiger Cat. I don't think I've seen her in here today, but that's mainly who I'm talking to. But anyone that wants to do it, I guess we would let Ballard would be Ballard. Ballard, can you come on? We'll do a special StreamYard edition or something. And it's got to be on. We have to be able to see you, but you just put a cherry stem in your mouth and try to tie it in a knot. Just using nothing but your mouth.
Yeah, he should be able to do it.
Yeah, I would love to see Ballard attempt that. That would be great.
The vodka drinker says he dated a girl who could eat a Frosty from Wendy's with a straw.
Damn. Now that's serious there. That sounds like
I
a
bet
keeper.
she could tie a knot
Yeah.
in a cherry stem.
That sounds like a keeper there. I don't know why you say I dated as in past tense. I don't know why you didn't lock that one down.
Yeah, you mean you married?
Billy says my ex could do it. That's what got me hitched. Yeah. Yeah, that's some serious talent and ability there. Edward, you ever seen anybody do that?
I don't think so.
I wonder if I can find a video of anyone.
There's
doing
got to
that.
be a video of it.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure YouTube's got to have stuff like that.
Here we go. How to tie a cherry stem in a knot with your mouth. All right, let's see what this expert here has to say.
Hey guys, Angel from WBKR in Owensboro, Kentucky, and I'm out here in Panama City Beach at the Holiday Inn Beach Resorts. And I am teaching you guys how to tie a cherry string in a knot with my tongue. I've known how to do it for like ever. Since I was like a kid, it was like a found talent. And so I like doing it. I've entertained crowds of 10 and 20. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now, I'm not really exactly sure how I learned to do it. I just figured out that I could do it. I think we were on a soccer trip or
She's entertained crowds of 10 or 20.
Yeah, she is definitely annoying.
Use a hoe.
something. But you basically have to put it in your mouth, and it's kind of like tying a shoe with your tongue, if that makes sense. You have to figure out how to tie it,
Oh, God.
fold it, and then put it together. So see?
I have a question. How long
Yes.
does this take?
It depends. Depends on how long the cherry string is and how long the knots are at each end, because that makes it easier or harder.
Okay, I've known this girl for 20 years. I had no idea she could do this.
I'm talented.
Let's do it. And right now, Angel is tying the cherry stem with her tongue. She looks very determined. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, she did it.
There you go, guys. I told you. See? This little thing's worth something.
Oh.
Wow.
This little thing's worth.
Hold on a second here. What is this? Hold on a second here. What the heck is going on here? Good job, lady. I'm Uncle Lou is impressed. Uncle Lou is impressed.
Oh.
That's talent.
Edward, what you think that
I'm just
tongue
gonna
do
say
though?
she was an,
Yeah,
she was
that's
annoying.
talent.
Edward,
She's got talent. I got.
yeah, but what that tongue do?
Oh my God! It did the work, I would say.
She had that lizard tongue, didn't she, Edward?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, that's a lizard tongue she got working there.
There's actually a lot of people on here doing it.
The best part of the video is when she shut up and started trying to tie that knot.
Well, if I hear what you're saying, but you can't talk with your mouth full, so
Right.
it probably wouldn't be that
Yeah.
bad. To go out a couple of times with her.
And the guy filming her go, I've known her for 20 years. I didn't know she could do this.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know that she's
Yeah, you
never
did.
sucked you off, because that would have been a dead giveaway. Damn, you have to be able to tie a cherry stem in a knot. What'd that tongue do? Oh my God. Well, Edward, have you been to the strip club any in the last week or so?
I haven't been since my friend moved to Jersey. But I'm
Oh,
planning
you ride or
on.
something?
Was that your strip club buddy?
Yeah, that's in Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what about you
When he
and
was
Dylan?
here in Atlanta, that was our thing.
You and
Do what?
Dylan? What about you and Dylan? Y'all ain't never been to the tit pit?
The thing with Dylan is he says to me, the only way he would do it if it's like maybe like a what do you call it, like I don't know, bachelor party or something. Then maybe.
Oh, he wants a bunch of guys there. That's what it is.
Otherwise, Dylan says to me, I don't got any money. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, lie to him. Lie to
Yeah.
him and tell him there's a bachelor party and y'all are meeting up with the people at the.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan would be asking the strippers about Texas versus Oklahoma or some shit,
Or he could be talking about, I don't know if I should, lunch money show, I guess it's okay to do that. Yeah, he might even mention about Mississippi State baseball. I'm like, don't be talking about Mississippi State. I don't think they give a care about it, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's just like you saying, I'm a football channel. It's not baseball. We talking about baseball on this show. Just like if I had a show, they were talking about like, oh, so when you tell me, what's your thoughts on Pratchett? I'm like, sir, I'm not a Bible channel. You want to ask me that? You go on a Bible channel and ask that. Googa Ginga, have a good day. That's what I would say. I'd be like you in a way.
Gunga Ginga.
Bible channel.
What?
Did you say Gunga Ginga?
Googa Ginga? I think that's what that. Yeah, because someone called in on your show. It was a long time ago. I forget the guy's name, but he asked your thoughts, Uncle Lou, on El Pratchett, or you're like, Googa Ginga, have a good day.
What?
Yeah. I forget the caller's name that called in and asked that. I was like, oh my God. You're on a Bible channel?
Gunga Ginga. Edward, did you see Black Widow this weekend?
No, I didn't. I saw like a preview of it.
Yeah, are you planning on seeing it?
I would like to see it.
I heard it was good. I want to see it too. Yeah, I heard it was good.
Oh, I want to let you know, Dylan's gonna call in tomorrow. He wants to trash talk Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. That should be good.
Yeah.
Are they going to be able to field a team in the fall? How many players have they got kicked off the team over this armed robbery? 3? You heard about all this, Pete?
I don't know.
Yeah, I heard about some of it. Yeah.
I guess it happened a
Are
couple
they,
of months
are
ago.
they 3
or something.
starters?
I don't know. Two of them
Yeah.
were arrested like a while back and dismissed from the team, and then there was a third one arrested for the same incident and dismissed sometime last week or something. I don't know that much about the players or who they were, if they were starters or contributors even. I don't know. No idea.
So they stuck somebody up for some weed or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh, good news for Georgia fans. I heard Darian Kendrick's legal troubles got expunged and dropped.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Hear about
is
that?
good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that happens with
Yeah.
Demetrius Robertson. And he's leaving Georgia and going to Auburn, and he's got this felony hanging over his head. I don't really understand how that hasn't been resolved already. I mean, I'm not saying what he did was right, but he removed a parking boot from a car. I mean, come on. I mean,
That sounds like something I would do. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, is he really a danger to society? You know what I mean? I mean, knock this thing down to some kind of misdemeanor. Let him pay a fine and whatever he's got to do, and get this all out from up over his head or whatever. I mean, this is
that's a victimless crime.
Yeah. So I don't. I had
That sounds
forgot
like something
about it
I would do for
honestly,
real.
and then he transferred to Auburn last week, and there was an article saying, that he still has this felony. Whoever did the article had called Clark County or something, and they said yes, it's still an ongoing investigation and charged with a felony destruction of government property or something. They charged him with removing a parking boot or something. But I mean, come on, This thing needs to get wrapped up. I mean, I don't know what kind of lawyer he's got, but this thing should have been dealt with by now.
Yeah, vodka drinking, you're right. There should not be a felony charge. I guess what do they consider that? Tampering with some kind of government property or some shit like that? That's probably how they get you.
That's what the actual charge, felony charge was the tampering or destroying something, blah, 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 government. That's what got him. It's, the government cares about their stuff more than they do yours. Like a robbery has to be like over $1,000 or something before it's considered a burglary or like property damage. Like, let's say you shoot out some windows and it's $800 worth of damage. That's a misdemeanor. But if you take a $75 government-owned boot off a car, that's a felony. Because it's the government's property. So they up the charges on you.
Yeah, and the more heinous your offense, the more money they charge you. That's all they care about.
Yeah. So, Edward, anything else before we let you go tonight, buddy?
I was gonna ask Pete. Pete, do you have anyone co-hosting this Wednesday night for your show? Or no?
I might.
You might. Oh.
Why, are you trying to volunteer?
Well, I was gonna say, if you already have somebody, no. But I'll say, if you ever do have an open slot for Wednesday night, I'll be happy to do it.
Well, I do have somebody that might be.
Okay.
So I can't give it away yet, but
yeah,
if you want to be on standby, sure.
Pete,
Okay.
Pete,
So kind of call in. And
when was the last time you had an open slot?
he had one. Well, go ahead. I'll let Pete answer.
I see what he's doing there.
Edward, do you have an open slot?
Open slot for what?
Do you have an open? I'm just asking. Do you have an open slot?
That depends on what you mean.
I mean, do you have an open slot? Same thing you asked Pete.
My open slot for me to co-host would be Wednesday night. That, considering that to be.
Do you have an open slot every Wednesday?
I mean, that would be my open slot.
Oh, now
Co-host for-
if you didn't come on the Lunch Money show every Monday, would you have an open slot on Mondays?
that would almost be my open slot.
Have
He has
you ever
multiple open slots.
have you ever filled anyone else's open slot?
No.
No,
Like,
neither has Ballard.
yeah, like I said, the difference between Ballard and myself. Hey, Ballard doesn't even have any posters on his wall, and I do. There's your difference.
Yeah, you're right. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger and whatnot.
I've got Pamela. I got a poster of Pamela Anderson.
Oh. Well, that cancels that out.
Yeah.
Beat that, Ballard.
We need a Ballard versus Edward rivalry.
Yeah, where is Ballard?
I don't know.
Is there a Chess Hall stream going on right now? That's probably where Ballard is.
Let's see. All right, Edward, do your shout outs or whatever.
Okay. Pizza Woman, shout out to you. Tiger Baskins, shout out to you. Melissa May, shout out to you. Buffer Billy Paul, shout out to you. Traveling Fools, shout out to you. Let's see. Who else? We got Silent Chaos, shout out to you. Vodka Drinker, shout out to you. The Bet, shout out to you. Chessar, I know you're not in this comment, but I'll give you a shout out anyway. You're a good guy. Nate the Great, shout out to you. Bama Fanatic, shout out to you. Jarvis S, shout out to you. Anyone else I didn't get? Shout out everyone in the comment section. You all are good people. Love you guys to death. Y'all are great.
All right, Edward. We'll talk to you next Monday, buddy.
All right, you got it.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Chess Hall does have a live show every Monday at 11, but he's not on. I don't know. Not sure if
He's
canceled.
not?
Yeah, not sure if canceled or what. But I'm
Oh,
looking.
no.
I'm looking now and don't see it. So I don't know if he canceled it or.
I thought I heard him on somebody's show today, or maybe it went today.
He has a show every Monday at
Oh,
11.
that's-
One of his whatever. I don't know what it is. He's got 9
Yeah.
shows. They're all the same. He just names them different. But
Oh,
But he's supposed to have one every. I know he has one Monday nights at 11. But he's not on there, so not sure.
yeah, I heard him.
if,
I heard him promoting tonight's show. That's disappointing. I was going to go watch it after our show, but
anybody in the comments know what happened to Chess
Guess not
Hall's
now.
show stream he does every Monday at 11? Hope he's okay. He has a big day tomorrow. Hope nothing happened.
yeah, maybe he decided to be responsible and go to sleep so he can be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
He left a comment on the morning show the other day in the comments section. I don't even know who he was talking to or whatever, but you know how you look when you're doing a show, you just look down and see a comment every once in a while. So I don't know who he was talking to or whatever, but he left a comment on the morning of the show that says, "I'm up every day at 6 or 7 a.m." I'm like, what? No.
Well, yeah, he's up because he hadn't been to bed yet.
Well, yeah, and I think I even said that too. I was like, if you're up, it's because you haven't been to sleep. But I'm up every day at 6 or 7. I was like, oh, come on, stop it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened to his show tonight, though. Unless it ended early or something. I don't know. Maybe he ended it and it's not showing up in the search results yet or something. I don't know. But I'm on his page.
Right.
It doesn't show
Yeah,
that
sometimes
he's live.
that happens.
Yeah, sometimes when you end a show, it takes a few minutes for it to show up in your feed or whatever. But he's definitely not live right now. So not sure what happened. Anybody in the comments know? Was he live at 11? I don't know. Hope he's all right. I'm sure he is. Yeah, I saw him on something earlier today too. He was on a Ballard stream.
Yeah, I saw it somewhere. I can't even remember where it was.
Yeah.
That might have been where it was.
I think he did say something about having a. Yeah, he did. It was on. Yeah, Ballard had a stream today. Jeff Webster was on there, and Chess Hall was on there. And Chess Hall said he even said who the guest.
Right.
He even said who the guest was. It was some WWF, something about wrestling or something. I don't know.
That was it. Yes, that's it. That's right.
Yeah, and he said it was going to be tonight at 11.
I know. I know. Yep.
So this is
Yeah, because I
alarming.
remember thinking, oh, that's during the Lunch Money show. Yeah.
Yeah, this is alarming news. You need to check on Chess Hall. I don't know. Anyway. Well, we did it again. 2 hours of nothing.
2 hours, nothing. We're the only two people on Earth that can pull it off.
Yeah.
Somehow, we do it every week.
Next week, we got BVD coming on. We're going to talk Slob Olympics for however long y'all want to talk Slob Olympics. I don't know. I don't know what his time schedule is either. I don't know if he can stay on the whole time or what, but whenever he can come on, he's going to come on next Monday, and we're going to do Slob Olympics update. And maybe next week, Pete, we should do because we're getting close to the football season. Maybe we should start sort of easing into the gambling stuff. Maybe we can look at Heisman odds or championship odds or win totals are out too. Projected win. Where you can bet the over under on win totals. Maybe over the next 4 or 5 weeks we'll look at one, something like that every Monday, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes. Like maybe next Monday we'll look at national championship odds and then Heisman odds and win total odds, whatever, just to kind of start easing our way back in.
Yeah, no, I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
yeah.
We'll do that.
It's
So
time to start talking about some odds.
Yeah, so we'll do that next Monday too, and we'll have BVD on with an Olympics, Slob Olympics update for everybody. Pete, you got your Wednesday and Friday call-in show this week?
Wednesday and Friday, 10 p.m. live call-in show. Possibly Edward as a co-host one night, apparently. If he can fill that slot. Otherwise, it'll just be me.
Good morning. You're on with Lou and Pete. Do you have a slot that Edward can fill?
Yeah, Wednesday night in his back door.
Oh.
Right?
Don't tease him.
I'm taking on that fake bitch, Pamela Anderson. I'll get my daughter to tie the cherry with a cherry stem in her mouth. I'll get my daughter to tie it, and I'll pretend like it's me.
No.
I just wanted to kind of hit in with you guys tonight. And I was trying to get in earlier, with Mike Vick out there in that little wheelchair thing. I took my husband out in the same thing a couple weeks ago. We went up to North Carolina. I just kind of wanted to, touch in. I was thinking that maybe it was like I could talk to Mike Vick at the same time while you guys were on air. But I guess that wasn't available. So I just kind of wanted to hit in on that and kind of give a shout out to you guys tonight. It's been a good show. I've enjoyed it. I don't know if you got my PayPal, but I always enjoy listening to you guys. I know I've been off for the past couple of weeks. I've been trying to take care of stuff. I went to the hospital getting stitches in my hand, and I had to reinstall a fan in the kitchen, and I've been more distracted, but I always enjoy listening to you guys.
What'd you do to your hand?
What happened to your hand?
Bob Ross, right?
Duh.
Yeah. Okay. So, the painting knife that he uses in his videos.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I have a vase jar kind of filled with them, and I knocked over one of the paintbrushes on July 4th after I got home at about midnight, and I was trying to put the smaller brushes back into the jar. And somehow my hand, literally stabbed right into one of those painter's knives, just perfectly, to where it cut about an inch deep into my palm.
Listen, painting
You
is
had
dangerous.
a painting accident.
Painting is dangerous.
A painting.
Now you know why BVD.
Yeah.
Now you know why BVD just finger paints. That's safer.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. You don't see BVD with no cut up hands. You know why? He doesn't have no use for no painting knife. That's why. He just finger paint. That's it.
Stays away from metal.
That's hilarious. So you
Well,
took you took
that
Traction Jackson in the ocean, and was it the same type of thing Vic was in, or
no, and that's the thing is, to be honest with you, that's why I kind of wanted to call in earlier, but then I realized, we can't call in like at the same time as somebody else on this show at this time of night. But I wanted to ask him, because I pushed my husband out in that same exact chair 3 weeks ago in North Carolina. And I was sitting here thinking, oh, okay, I don't want to push them out too far into the water. And I didn't realize those things floated, I guess.
Yeah, he said they float. The wheels, I guess,
that's why
float.
I was trying to talk to him, because it was the same exact chair.
Yeah.
We actually, at Emerald Isle in North Carolina, or actually we were at Fort Macon at that point, and they give it to us for free. If you have somebody with a disability around you, you go to the fire department or to certain stations where they allow you to just rent them with, you turn in your license number, and that way they know who to get a hold of if the chair goes missing after the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I did not realize that these things actually wheel out into the ocean and float.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, damn. So you just pushed him around the sand, then? Well, he got ripped off.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm a bitch. I pushed him into the sand. Like, I literally pushed him up a hill and down a hill, and then I kind of left him there, and then I trailed off, and I searched for seashells for the next hour while he sat there with my cousin's husband. And he said that he had a great time, though, and that he realized that he actually wants to surf fish, because we love fishing. And he didn't realize that so many people surf fish from that area, and he's like, man, if you would have given me a pole, like, that would have been great, but I still had a good time. But I did not realize that they floated, or else I would have I'd have dragged his ass out there.
Yeah, well, now you know.
Is that wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and I will say this, though. If there was any shark that had ever came across my husband while I pushed him out into that water, I would have killed them. Like, they don't stand a chance. I'm not, you guys said, about Mike Vick's dad just pushing him out there and, what, something happens and him just abandoning him there. But that wouldn't happen. Like, this shark's going down. I usually come out equipped with a blade when I go into the ocean. Ever since I was about 8 years old, I grew up by the ocean out in California. I'm not afraid of a shark. I'm not afraid of jellyfish.
Yeah,
I used to eat them.
He's not scared.
No, I'm scared to death. I don't like the ocean at all. I go in when I go. I'll take my daughter doesn't really like it that much either. My son loves it though. He'd stay out there all day, so I go out there with him, and he does the boogie boarding, and I go out there with him, and we go out there and throw the football and stuff like that. But if it was up to me, I would never go back in the ocean. Doesn't do anything for me.
What is so scary about the ocean?
It's not even so much that it's scary. I mean, I lived in the ocean when I was a kid. I loved it. You'd have to drag me out of there too. I was the same way. But the biggest issue.
Where did you live growing up?
Here, Augusta. No, I didn't live at the.
In Augusta?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I don't mean I literally lived
so
in the
I
ocean.
actually just drove through Augusta like 3 weeks ago. Like I was saying, I literally drove through Augusta. I looked up the happy, what's it called?
The happy
Diner?
house. The happy house.
Happy house. Happy house. I
Yes.
looked up the happy house. It was 5 miles from where we were at on the interstate.
Yeah.
And I was like sitting there thinking like, oh, that would be so funny if we stopped and took a picture, and we sent it to UncleLou.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that being very, very close to the ocean. So how far is the ocean actually from Augusta?
The closest beach to here is where Mike Vick was, Tybee Island. It's about 3 hours. But when I was a kid, we went to Myrtle Beach every summer.
So, and how far is Myrtle Beach then?
4.5 hours.
Shit,
5
Lou,
hours.
you're only 3
Okay.
hours, or you're less than 3 hours from the beaches where I live.
Yeah, Charleston, Hilton,
Okay.
Charleston, Hilton Head, Savannah are all
Yeah.
about the same distance from here.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no actual beaches that are just close, like if you drive directly east of you?
No.
Okay, gotcha. See, I'm still, like, I'm new to Georgia coast and
Yeah.
North Carolina coast and East Coast in general, just because I've always been, in California growing up. and I never looked into that geography because I never traveled to those areas once I moved to this side of the state. Right. So, it just makes me think like, Augusta is a lot closer to the coastline. So I would think, if you just drove like maybe an hour and a half just directly east, that you might run into a decent beach, but I guess not.
No, a little further than that. Directly
Gotcha.
east from here would probably be about Charleston. If you flew directly east from,
it is.
if you were a bird or something, you'd be Charleston area would be. If you flew east from here, you'd probably be somewhere near around Charleston. Yeah.
I guess I need to turn into a geese.
Right.
Or goose.
All right, Friction Vixen. We appreciate you coming on.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't trying to get you guys on late or whatever.
No, that's fine.
After when you guys were trying to end the show.
No, that's okay. If I didn't want to talk to you, I just wouldn't have clicked over. I just would have pretended I didn't see it. Yeah.
Next time, make sure you give Traction Jackson a fishing pole before you go off and doing what you're doing. Leave him there in that chair.
Exactly. And, we try and cater to him as much as we can. But this next time, I know for sure we're going to get the fishing license beforehand. We're going to get him that surf rod, and he'll go at it.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, tell him we said hello.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
All right, you too.
Yeah, I will absolutely 100% tell him you guys said hey.
All right.
He's probably listening right now.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right. Well, that's it. We did it. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the morning show. I think we have a couple people coming on tomorrow, too. I think Golden Blue Man's coming on, and I'm not too sure who else. And then prediction videos all this week, too, uploaded on the channel. So that's that. Pete, you ready to get out of here, buddy?
Yeah, man. Another great show.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Had fun.
All right, we'll see y'all next Monday. Keep it real and have a good morning.